Hi all, I believe that all are doing well. So, welcome to day 2 of our learning session. Yesterday, we have seen how some function works and how we can add a large number of data in a short amount of time and a large number of data in short amount of time. And today, we will be going to see a function called SUMIF. So sum actually adds all the numbers, right? But if there is a condition where we want to add only some numbers which meets a condition, so that time we can use sum if actually is available from excel 2007 onwards. Means excel 2007, then 10, then 13, then 16, 19, all then 365, everywhere sum if is available. Then yeah, as I told, sum if is used when we need to sum the values in a range that meets a particular criteria. We can see for one example, there is a list of numbers, and if you want to sum only the numbers which is larger than 10, then we can use a formula like this: sum if I have given some numbers from a15 to a25, and which should be larger than 10. So I'll just copy paste this data, so this formula, and I'll just paste it here. It is sum if a15 to a25 and it should be larger than 10. So I'm just entering it. See, I can get the value 10. Let's see if it is true. This is larger than 10, this is larger than 10. Actually all are larger than 10. Let me just sum is 55. Let me just show it to you one more time. Instead of 10, let's give 50. So you can see the value change, right? So now it calculated only the numbers which is larger than 50. So that is how sum if actually works. So let's go for example 1 actually. So there is a property value and a commission for that property is given. So and we have some descriptions. So sum of the commissions of for property values for over $160. So the formula will be going like as usual. We will initiate a formula with equal sign, then sum if, then the first thing in the sum if it will come is range. So in which range the criteria we need to check. So our criteria here is over 160 property value, so we need to select the properties. Then I will give a comma. Then what is the criteria? Criteria is more than 160,000, 1,60,000. So for that, how we need to give is give a double quote, then larger, then larger than sign, then 160, then close the double quote. Then the criteria is we have given. Now we'll just give a comma to move to the last option where the range, which is the sum range we should give. So our sum should be these commissions, so sum of commissions, so our range is the commission. So I'll just close the parenthesis, then I'll just click enter. If you see 63,000 it is coming. So the final result as per our data, it should be 63,000. The next one, sum of property values over 160. So here also sum if, then our range is also, criteria is also based on property, so property, and our range like last time larger than 160, and here our range and the range where our range where we are looking for the criteria and the range where we are doing the sum are same. So in this case we don't have to give it again, we can just directly close it from here and just enter, then we will get the value. See, 9 lakhs. If you just see from here also, only one on these three are more than 1,60,000, so it is coming as 9 lakhs, and the result as per here is also 9 lakhs. So then the third one, sum of commissions of property value equal to 3 lakh. So for that also, sum if, then the range, then equal to 3 lakh, close the quote, then again this range where the sum should happen, so 21,000. Then sum of commissions for property value greater than value in C2. So here what we can use is sum if, then whatever is the range, then here is greater than, so greater than, then I am just closing it, and I am using an and symbol so that I can refer the value in C2. So I have referred the value in C2, then I am just closing it, then the sum range, what is the commission, so it should come like this. Then I am at the last, I am just closing the parenthesis. So we can see we have given the range A2 to A5, which is the range we are looking for the property value. Then our criteria, it should be larger, and it should be larger than C2, because we are giving a property, instead of directly writing we are giving a reference, that is why we have used this ampersand symbol. Then the final is commission, that is the sum of commission. So for that we have given the range B2 to B5. So once we enter it, we can see 49,000 is the result, and which is equal to our value. So then yeah, we'll just move to one more example, example 2. So here also there is 4 values. I am just giving what is there is category, there is food, and there is sales. So we can give sum of all sales of sum of the sales of all foods in fruits category. So here there is fruits, so we want sum of all the fruits. So sum if, then where is the category coming, sorry, where is the criteria coming, it is in category. So we'll just select that, then we can give fruits in writing, then where the sum should happen, it should be the sales. So we'll just select the sales and close the parenthesis, then we got 2000. So as per our formula. So then again, next question, if in this writing there is one more thing, if we didn't write it properly, FRU, you can see that value will come 0, because nothing is matching from the category, that's why nothing got added. Then same with fruits, we'll go for vegetables. Sum if category, then vegetables, then our range where we need to do the sum, so 12,000. So the next one is actually more interesting, that is we'll be using like symbols. Sum if range. Here the question is, we need to do the sum of all the food items where the names is ending with the es, tomatoes, oranges, then apples. So how we will do that is, we'll as usual open the code, then we will use a character called star. It denotes any number of variables, then ending with es. So then I'll just close it, and then I will select where it is our sum should be there. So I'll just close it, 4300. So in the same example, if you want OE instead of ES, you want TOES, ending with TOES. We just change, keep the star in front, TOES if you mention at the end, then we will just get the other value. Or same way, if you want starting with C and ending only the values were starting with C, then you give in the starting C. Here you can see two are starting with C. Cereals and carrots. Cereals is 5500, carrot is 4200. We got the value 9700, that which is the sum of them. And our final category is sum of sales of all foods that do not have a category. That means here if you see, right, there is a blank here. So what we will do is sum if, then the category is in the category range. So then we need to find find the sum of foods which doesn't have category. That means it should be blank. So our condition criteria should be blank. Wherever the sum, wherever the category is blank, we need to add that sales value. So I'm just giving the, I have given the range for the criteria, then the criteria should be blank, then our sum should be in, then finally we are giving the range where we are selecting the sum. So the range, see, 400. So only 400 is having the value. So here if I'm just doing a change, it will automatically change there also. So this is how the sum if function work. I hope you understand. I understood it. Have a nice day.